we audio live? We're live! Alright. Welcome everyone, I am the Invisible Offbeat here with Money Mitch, the very visible, and we're here for day 2 of the Echo North LAN. It was an exciting, incredible first day, and now we have some awards that we need to give out and prizes that need to be given, and a lot of players here that are looking to take some stuff home for themselves. What do we got coming up here first today, Mitch? And also, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. So this match that we got lined up here, we have Canda versus Crown. Is this a lower bracket one?
No, we're up in the winners bracket now.
So these guys have not lost. They're looking to continue that streak, and it's going to be interesting to watch. We've got some big names here. These are some very high-profile players. Over on Crown, we have Nate Appleton, 420. We have one and only Cruisin', and Z Gunslinger. And over on Canda, we have C, Maddie Dash, Lowe's Dash, and Jewel Game. These are big players.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, one name that I will give you to keep an eye out for, if you did not manage to catch their game last night, one and only, not one of the big high-profile names coming into this tournament, but was absolutely lighting it up from outside the bubble in Crown's first game. I have to imagine Canada's going to be looking to see if they can kind of knock that down a peg and take away that threat, because it was really remarkable how well one and only was doing that on that front end with Cruisin' on the back end.
Ready up?
It's going to be a very exciting game here. Definitely keep an eye on him.
Yeah, I agree. It's great. These kind of tournaments where it's mixed, it gives mid or like players that haven't already had that limelight, it gives them the chance to show off. For example, Corn Dog B played phenomenal yesterday. They had some really great moments. I don't know if you caught any of those games, obviously.
Yeah.
They played very well.
Absolutely. And don't worry, for everyone watching on Twitch, we will get a prediction poll coming out here for you in just a second. Obviously, you can't have all the time in the world because we're ready to start. Teams are in the tunnels, and we are ready to get going here with round 1. Take 1 minute here to gamble away your life savings in prediction points. There it is. It's live. Canda on the left, Crown on the right. We are underway here at day 2 of Echo North, and it is going to be Crown getting that headbutt first, and that's going to bounce right into the bubble. Holy cow, that's about as quick as it gets.
Oh, wow.
Gunslinger, 2 points,
wow.
8 seconds in. Incredible start for Crown.
Wow. How long was that?
I think in 8 seconds.
8 seconds. That was insane. What a start to this game. Let's see how Canda respond to that as they come out now for their possession joust. We have Lowe's as QB passing over to the right tunnel, but we have C collecting that, passing it over, and that is now a loose disc. Can it be picked up by the one and only? One and only does get a hand on that, slapping it down into the end of Canda. That may actually be on target, but no, it's not. It's just off, but it is in the bubble, and the defense are there to clear that out.
Yeah, cleared out, but not all the way out, because Nate Appleton's got that looking for the long pass. That's going to hit the shield and bounce all the way out perfectly to Cruisin', who's there on the back end with a lot of space. Gonna send this up. They've got a 2-on-0, but no, the goal vacated, but they're not able to take advantage of that. Still doing a good job to get in position, recover these loose discs. Here's Cruisin', gets a good cross pass there to Nate Appleton, who's gonna put that one in for 2. Crown, you might count that first one up to luck of the bounce, but that second one, no denying that. They deserve that one. Up 4-0 now.
They are well rested, and they're good to go for the second day game. What, a minute and a half, not even gone, and they're 4 points up. Phenomenal work there, great cut, effort there in the bubble. But here we have Lowe's as QB picking this up, taking their time this time. Looking at the opportunities, finds a pass over on the right tunnel. That's picked up by Maddie. Looks for the next pass. That pass is with C. C is challenged by a player, but does get the disc off to the left side, where we have Lowe's picking this up. On the side, passing it over to Jewel Game. Jewel Game moving in on the 1v1. He fancies his chances. He's going underneath the goal. He's moving in. He's beaten to it by the goalie. There's a loose disc within the bubble, but again picked up by Lowe's. Lowe's duking around. Incredible effort. Trying to thing that in. It doesn't go in favour in the way that he wanted it to go.
A couple of great chances there for Canda, not able to capitalize. And Crown looking to see if they can punish this one. They're going to clear it in, but it's going to take a weird bounce off shields back into the midfield. But that's one and only, slapping that head, slapping that towards the goal. They're in position there to maybe tuck that in for a quick 2 points. No! Nate Appleton not able to get the angle on that one to extend that lead to 6. Loose disc isn't being picked up by one and only. He's thrown that back at the goal, nearly missing. But this is still going to keep bouncing around the Canda zone. Lul's not able to clear. And this is still loose. C maybe with another chance here. No! Also slips out of the hand. One and only flood for this. Finally, Maddie gets enough of a piece of it to get out to the midfield.
Both teams are playing so aggressively here. So aggressive. It's not even been 3 minutes, and we have so many shot attempts already. So many dings, so many saves. This is crazy, and this is now a loose disc in the end of Crown. It looks like the defense are there set out. They all went to bubble. No one went for the disc, and Lowe's is capitalizing on that as he comes in, but one and only, while stunned out, does stop Lowe's in their tracks. Is now cruising, slapping this forward down the field. It is all the way into the bubble of Canda, but Canda defender does pick this up. This is C joking around on the wall, and just, I think that was a loss of tracking. Cruising, tries to get it in, and it's just hitting on the back four. It's another shot, but it's just a little bit too low.
Yeah, Crown with a couple chances, they're not able to capitalize. Both teams have a little, seems like they have a little bit of that morning rust, maybe up a little too late enjoying these festivities, and they're still in the process of waking up. I'm sure we'll see that kind of cool down as the game goes on. Maddie is going to get that one and clear it up across, back and forth. Good give and go, but no, Cruisin's going to read that. Cruisin looking for the long shot, isn't going to get it. He's going to bounce in the bubble around Lulz, able to collect that one. And Lulz making a couple moves, finding some time, and finding C. And C is going to clear this one all the way down into the Crown bubble.
Yeah, I think now's the time to slow it down a little bit. But say oh my word. Oh, that didn't go the way they wanted it to, but that was another shot. So many shots going on in this game. This is, oh my. Wow, if that was like an inch to the side, that would have gone in. It just dinged the wrong way, and how we have Maddie throwing this forward, trying to build something up here, but both teams are just so aggressive, trying to push this forward. Perhaps they need to slow this down. And here we have Lowe's picking this up, dodging. 2 players coming in. He has a third player pushing him there, and he bets it back to Dual Game. Dual Game looking to move something forward here as he passes it forward to someone who gets stunned out there. C gets stunned out, and Nate Appleton, 420, clears this forward. That's picked up by Z, Gunslinger, Geesnung. Can't speak. Take the mic. Go.
Gunslinger. No. Oh, it's Crown with the disc. They've got it. The 2 goalies in there. Moving in is Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton can take the shot.
My.
That's a ding. This is, we're 5 minutes in here, still only 2 goals, but like the most tense 2-goal game I've probably ever cast. Here's another chance.
There we go.
I mean, if in doubt, take the shot from a meter away from the goal, if that's what it takes.
Gunsy.
We went a while without any points, but Crown gonna take this one back and extend that lead to 6-0 as we do get a timeout in the arena.
Yes, we're seeing a pause come here from the side of Canda. In my opinion, watching this match right now and getting a bit too excited here, I mean, both teams just need to slow it down. There's so much,
Yeah. Like, the reset options are there because both teams falling back on defense. We've seen it. They're prioritizing shooting back into the bubble, getting back to goal and defending that goal. But right now, no one's shooting the long shots well right now. And so you kind of need to adjust for that and realize, okay, maybe getting to goal isn't a priority. Getting possession should be more of a focus for us right now.
Getting that possession and then holding that possession via strategic positioning so that those passes can line up is what we're not seeing at the moment. Right now we're seeing people grab the disc and immediately on the offensive trying to build something a little too quickly. Let's see what they change here.
Yeah, for sure. So also keep in mind, both of these teams have only played 1 match so far. They played the 1 match yesterday, because yesterday was a big feature of the losers bracket, right? Because we got a longer way to work our way through the losers bracket. Need to get those games out of the way sooner. So these are teams that are coming in. again, a lot of these players are native CV1 players, and so coming onto Quest, learning Quest, and the little different intricacies of it for this tournament, it does make a good difference, a significant difference. There is a learning curve, and they don't have as much experience as some of the other teams that we've seen play a couple times already, of making those adjustments and getting their bodies used to it. So I'm expecting to see kind of the quality of game pick up as we go on here. But Canda not able to get it clear there. That is a dangerous interception. Lulz with it. Lulz is going to get stunned a little too much. No, the bounce not able to fall. Oh, Crown had a chance to seal it there, but the clear isn't out yet. Another chance. Gunslinger, the first one to hit a 3 so far today, and a 9-0 lead now for Crown. Not what Canda was looking for after that pause.
Yes, no, that's not what they were looking for. Canda, they've got some work to do. They need to turn this momentum around. It's definitely possible. With just under 4 minutes to go on the clock, we have C as QB now passing it over to the left tunnel. There isn't a player to receive that, but through the tunnel there was. And this is a loose disc now, picked up by one and only, slapping this forward. It's not received by anyone, and all the stats are getting held up because they're getting quite broady in the back line. That's a shot coming in right now, and that's dinging on the right corner, bouncing over to the left side. Lowe's just getting a hand on it, but beats him to it. As the gunslinger gets a slap. Great pass over to Nugget. We have one and only sending it up to Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton trying to get that in, and it's not quite the way he wanted to. One and only does get a hand, recessing it back to cruising his way up, juking around, dancing around. I can see how athletic he's looking right now as he's jumping around. Very, very animated right now, really using his play space there, making things happen, and we have a loose disc again in the middle area of the arena.
Yeah, Crown doing a good job getting back to the line. Oh, they tried to turn around a little too quickly, not seeing that Canda stacked in the middle. But somehow, Crown always seems to have someone back in a recovery position. This is Cruisin', but Cruisin' not seeing the stack come in. Here's a chance. This is a good opportunity for points for Canda. This is going to be coming in. The long clear is there. Doesn't need that accidental headbutt. And here comes all of Crown back on defense. Oh my goodness. What a ridiculous break that for Crown, as if they needed another one right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's concerning for their mental right now, being 9 points down and then making unfortunate mistakes like that headbutt and then the scuffle of trying to pick it up again. They need some tidying up now. They've used their pulls, so yeah, they need to do this on the fly. They need to tidy up and start connecting those passes. And here we have one and only moving in towards the goal and just hitting that top pocket. That was clean, that was lovely, and if you can hear them on the mics right now, they are celebrating like they should. Great play.
That was a saucy little juke there. Very nice little play. They've got themselves an 11-0 lead here, which is, I mean, if you're Canda, you've had scoring chances, just haven't been able to capitalize on it. So at this point, you're obviously playing for round 2. You know you're not coming back in this round, especially not with interceptions like that coming in from Nate out of nowhere.
Look at this.
They just got to clean up their game. Once they clean up the game, they should be in a decent position to make an impact in round 2 and a potential round 3. But the way they're going right now is definitely not looking that way. Long shot coming in from one and only, trying to grab a few more points. That one's not going to fall. And Maddie is going to get some cleared up to mid, but not out as it's going to hit the hill.
Yeah, Canda, they're looking a little bit loose here as Crown are taking possession here. Cruising, holding this, floating in, bounce pass up to Gunslinger. Gunslinger gets no. Unfortunately, I did miss that. Who actually put that in? But that was a good build-up, good play, and good finish by Crown there.
Yeah, great play there. They've got that 13-0 lead. Just a minute left on the clock. Dual game, getting a piece of it, but not enough to keep it out. And as a result here, they're coming out on yet another offensive joust. They've been having some trouble with turnovers on these, but it looks like they've managed to get it through here. Dual game opening, finding Lulz on the ceiling. Lulz finding a good cut pass. They've been moving it very well here, but one and only on that back line, getting the steal. Critical steal. We might see a shutout here as this coming in, bouncing near the bubble, and the clear read very well by Cruisin'. Cruisin' going to put this one towards the goal. That's not going to fall, but who's coming in? That's Nate Appleton with an open goal. Call it 15-0 as Crown puts their foot on the throat of Canda in this round.
Yeah, Crown looking to take the crown here. They're just so punishing. They're so punishing. Canda need to really step up their game. They cannot be playing in the way they are because it's just being read. It's being read seemingly so easy by Crown. They're just fully in their heads, picking up their plays and just ruining all the opportunities that they creating for themselves inside of Canda.
Yeah, absolutely. Like we look at the stats here and analyze Canda's play. You know what's been working, what isn't. But like there's not much to speak of on the board there. 2 saves for Lulz, 1 for dual game. I take it we're still in the single camera. All right, single camera. We'll get nice and tight together. Like we got 2 saves from Lulz, 1 from dual game. But other than that, not much to speak of. No, we don't see full shutouts very often in Echo Arena. Especially amongst high-level players, right? There's usually someone is able to make a good move and get through. And they have been getting through. They've been getting these scoring chances, but it hasn't been enough to really result in goals yet because they haven't been able to finish.
They haven't, and it could be to what you alluded to before about some of these players being CV1. So they're adjusting to different hardware here, where they aren't as calibrated as they used to. So they're playing as if they are in their calibrated hardware, where they normally hit these, and they haven't quite taken the time to adjust to the fact they're on different hardware. Maybe their limitations are a little bit different. They need to adjust that in their play.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's why generally with the teams we've seen do really well here have been teams that have come out, you know, with they've adjusted their game to be a little bit slower than it might otherwise be. Right, they're coming out and they're prioritizing. Making good plays, good cut passes, and been focusing on those instead of trying to hit, the long shots and the tough shots all the time. So we'll see. They've had a chance to recover. They're coming out of the tunnels now. It is going to be Crown getting to that very quickly and very firstly as a gunslinger with some space. He's moving up to find one and only down below. One and only with lots of time there. Just kind of waiting for the team to fall in. Going to reset this one back. Gunslinger loses it for a moment. No worries. Lots of time, space to reset. Crown is going to take their time here.
Yeah. Canda need to slow this down and bide their time and try and strike at the right opportunities. Let's pass over to one and only looking for the back forward pass. It doesn't go the way he hoped for, but it's okay because Nate Appleton 420 picks this up, resets it back to Cruising coming through, passing it over to one and only moving his way into the bubble. Dukin trying to get a duck play there, but does get stunned out, and Canda defense do slap this very deeply there.
Whoa.
And pick it up himself.
Whoa!
Wow!
Who is that? Could that be Cruising getting back with an out-of-nowhere unbelievable save?
I think so. See, Gunslinger does get a hand on this, and he slaps it through. It's picked up by one. He hits those! What a turnaround! He is now feeding himself as he puts that in from some distance. That was 23.2 meters away. He hit that, and that puts them 3 points up.
Wow, what a turnaround. Canda looking at an open goal there. Out of nowhere comes Cruising and Crown, just cycling that back down the arena the other way so quick, so efficiently, and then one and only finishing it off with, of course, that excellent shot to give Crown the lead here. Tough spot for Canda. Here comes the reset to bounce pass, but there's no one there for the reset to collect it. Lulz is slowly floating back, checking over the shoulder for any stacks. But none come, because Lulz is going to be able to pick that one up. Gets it to C, who makes a very nice move to get past Gunslinger. And bounces it up to Dual Game. Dual Game under a ton of pressure. Isn't able to get rid of it. Gunslinger with it. Going to try and put it through. No, that's going to be picked up by Canda. Canda can throw this one back into the ground zone.
Yeah, you were right off beat a second ago. We said they're in a tough spot. They are in a tough spot. This is where champions are made. If Canda can tidy up here and make something happen, despite the momentum being in the favour of the other team, it could be quite historic what they're doing here. I'm rooting for them because I love Carson so much. I want to see a third round. I really want them to win this. I'm being transparent, but here we have C seeing a pass up high, but it bounces in an unfavourable position, but it's okay because the backstack is there. C picking up again, juking around as the player was in his face right now, trying to get through the tunnel. It's bouncing in an unfavourable way as Nate Appleton picks this up, resets it back to Cruising. And we have C finding their way through, back and forth as Cruising does pick this up. Gets it forward to Nate Appleton, passing up to one and only, getting it down over to Gunslinger. Finds his way in the bubble with 3 goalies, fancies his chances, but doesn't quite fail.
Yeah, good clear though. He's going to get all the way past the back line, past Cruising, which doesn't happen that often with Cruising back there. They've got 3 in the bubble here. That's an open 3. Is that going to be it? No, that one's not going to be able to fall as Maddie not able to connect there. But the clear attempt isn't going to fall. Hitting the boot instead, but Gunslinger, fortunately there to play cleanup, and will pick this one up. Lulz back to grab that disc as Canda are going to slow this one down. Lulz not under a ton of pressure, has some time to move around and try and find a teammate here. Just kind of waiting it out, looking for something clear. You know, we talked about the meaning to do, slow it down and, make the play. But a pass at the end of the day wasn't as accurate, so we're going to have to back up and have to try it again.
Yeah, Sophia, 100%. They're doing the right thing now. They are slowing this down, looking for opportunities. And I can hear the players shouting, pressure him, pressure him, pressure him. So they're baiting. They need Crown to play Canda's game. They need Crown to come to them. And to do that, they need to keep this possession up. And when those opportunities come up, to absolutely take them. We have Gunslinger slapping this into the bubble. That is now into the bubble. Picked up by Maddie on the side of Canda. He's passing this out there. But a quadruple stack for a second there. As they're trying to pick this disc up, but Gunslinger dodges out that triple stack. Gets over one and only. Fancies his chances. Juking in from the post, but the defense gets that out.
Not able to get past C and the clear, not able to get past Cruz, and Cruz on the back line with some space. Isn't moving, has an open teammate on the ceiling. That's one and only. You don't want to leave one and only in space. Send back to Cruz, and Cruz just slowly able to work his way up the field here, looking to get that pass across. Doesn't hit the initial target, but they've kept possession, and oh, Nate Appleton not quite able to tuck that one into the goal. Cruz's back, but under pressure is going to dump this one down. Gets it past the pressure to a teammate, and that is an open goal for one and only nearly 5 minutes in, and Crown still holding control of the forward Canda without a point to Crown. It's a 5-point lead.
Yeah, without a point, looking at a 5-point gap in the scores, this is tough for Canda, but like I've been saying, I think this is a loss. There's still 5 minutes left on the clock, but this is where champions are made. If they can step up to the pressure here, they can slow it down, stay calm with all this chaos around it, and when those opportunities come, absolutely capitalize on them, they can make this work. And see, pass it over to Maddie. Maddie gets the bubble and scores that! That's the opportunities I'm talking about, and Maddie used it. That was a great cut in from, I've forgotten the name of the player on the right there, but great setup there, great finish. This is what they need, that's the momentum they require, and can they use it? The opportunity they made for themselves now.
Absolutely. I mean, the first one is always the hardest, especially when you've got yourself in the left there. So Maddie's goal definitely going to help the team's confidence and momentum. So here they come back. That is C with the disc. C is going to be looking for that long shot, but that is cruising on the back line. You don't always see him, and then suddenly, bam, it's been intercepted by Cruzen. Or, in this case, by Dual Game. Canda doing a good job here of getting possession back. They're not able to hold it and turn it into anything yet. That's what's going back, one and only. The long, clear, low, looking for it, but that's going to hit the Geo and trying to bounce out to the side.
Yeah, great effort there, and unfortunately just clipped the smallest Geo in the arena, but it's the Gunslinger. Does pick it up inside the bubble and puts that in, bringing their lead back to 5 points. It's now 7-2. Crown, they are looking to take the crown here. We have just under 4 minutes go in the second round. It's completely possible for Canda to turn this around, but how are they going to perform to come out here? Lowe's picking up Stevie Butler. We have Dual Game finds the pass forward, but it's read by Cruzen. Cruzen sends this, and it's stuck in mid. Who's going to get their hand on it first? It's Nate Appleton. Nate Appleton clears this forward. And Lowe's picks this up in the back line. That back stack is very much alive. They passed it forward and they're looking to pick up the clear. They just made themselves. It's picked up by one and only in the right place at the right time. Grabs that, sends it all the way deep into the bubble. Do we see a crown hand on this? We almost do, but Lowe's says nope. Nope.
Yeah, no, indeed. Crown is able to keep it in the Canda zone for the time being. She is going to get this cleared. Oh, and the stack doing a good job to read it off the double diamond, but not able to get enough juice on that pass. That stack coming at full speed is going to beat that disc out, and they hold on to that 5-point lead. 3 minutes left on the clock now. Maddie being given some space here. This is really what Canda needs if they can get a good setup here, because that's a one-on-one coming in, but Cruzen there to stop it. Oh my goodness, name a phrase we've said for this game. Then Cruzen with the read on the back, but
oh my,
coming in with a long 3 here, that's not going to fall. Looking for that loose disc, no, Lowles was looking to get to it, not able to get on the first try because of the stun coming in. Oh, yes. And there's one and only with the stun and the clear. Possible chance coming here for Crown.
Yeah, some very strategic stuns coming in here. Just then the one you pointed out about Z Gunslinger getting a stun on a player, about to grab that, potentially saving themselves. An open shot there. Here we have Nate Appleton picking this up right now. They're slowly back, and a stun coming in from Lowe. Lowe's having a phenomenal game here. But can it? No! Oh, that was a reset. That could have been fatal. That could have been the nail in the coffin. Done by themselves. That would have been rough, but it's okay because C finds himself picking up the disc with a bit of a windmill right now, trying to get this forward. He does get forward lows right now, taking a shot onto the goal, and is so close there. He just picked up on the back on the one and only.
Excellent back sacks coming in from the ground, getting back and taking away what looks like it may be a good quick opportunity. Benny coming in now, C is going to score. That's the closest it's been in a while here. They've got it down to a single score game. It is a 3. There's a minute 30 left on the clock, so there is still time for it. And hey, Canda not just getting the 1 point, they're getting 2. We've got a very low scoring game here. That's not to say there haven't been chances. Canda's have been a little few and far between here. Brown's definitely been leading the time of possession here, but they've missed the disc here, and they're in fact Low's at the 3. No! Low's not able to get the 3. Oh my goodness, Gunslinger is going to clear this one out. What a break for Crown. Oh my goodness, minute left on the clock.
The thing is, when you're playing these games, you can't let that get to you. You've got to, like, onto the next play, you can't worry about it. But it's so critical. That 3 would have equalized them. It's okay because they got that 2 and they're only in 1 point deficit. They've got just under a minute right now to catch up. They need to score. The stakes are so high. But, I mean, their mentality right now, they need to themselves be calm, collected, and just move forward and place a win.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's still plenty of time, right? 40 seconds is a lot of time. Echo. That disc moves fast, and stacks move faster. Lowell's with the disc now. It's just cruising there on the back end, but guess who's open above the goal? That is C, and C with the team leading 6 points of this round. Canda with their first lead of this series in position to force a 3rd round.
I'm just going to calmly say that was the correct decision. There was a chance to take a 3 there, but they decided to pass over to the player set up on the top and get that 2. That's all they needed. That was smart. That was collected. That was what they required to potentially win the 2nd round. They just need to be uber on the defensive right now with 2 seconds to go. There's a shot coming in. The shot! That is in! That is in! Nate Appleton says no! He says no! Oh my word, the room is electric right now. Everyone is standing on their feet. The players. Wow. Oh my God.
That was wild.
Oh my God. What was that, like half a second?
Something
can we get the stats on that? Do we know the numbers?
I can check it. Let's check
My
the logs.
God.
Event log. That
My
goal
God.
coming in. That was 1 second left. Yeah.
Less than a second.
Less than a second left. Incredible shot coming in. Wow. Full props here coming in to Crown, not letting. They gave up a lead. They gave up a huge lead to Canda, and it did not faze them in the slightest. They came out there with a plan. They executed that plan, and my goodness, they were rewarded for that.
I'm feeling lightheaded here. I don't know if someone's shouting or just not having breakfast, but that was an event. That was insane. Chat, how was that? Let us know how that felt observing that, because that was, wow. Wow, Gunslinger. Mate, I can see you. Come here, bro. I don't know what the rules are here with bringing players in, but...
We abide by no rules.
Wait, there's no rules, yeah?
There's no rules.
Am I breaking the rules here? Get it. Come in the middle.
Yeah,
come in the middle.
Between, right here
How
in the
you feeling,
middle.
bro? You've just had an incredible game.
Oh, I'm great. I'm feeling great.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. We're gonna take it all the way. Crown's taking it all the way, baby. Trust. Yeah, no, we played great. We lost our cool there in the second quarter a little bit, our second round, but we brought it back and we were able to clutch it up. So yeah.
Yeah, awesome. you definitely warmed up. I don't know how much of a warm up you guys had coming into that.
Like
but
10 minutes.
Yeah, it was a little bit rough. There was so many chances, so many shots, like onto the target, but just clipping out. So many things, so many going a little bit wide, a little bit too high, a little bit too low.
Yeah.
But you really tidied up there.
Yeah, no, we did, and we brought it home. We're taking it all the way, baby. Crown's all the way.
Congrats, Z Gunslinger, and to the rest of Crown for an exceptional start, and then pulling it together in the end when it mattered the most. What a start. We still got lots to come here. In about 15 minutes, we will have coming our way another, I believe it's the other semifinal match from the winner's bracket. It is going to be, I can pull it up, I have it, I swear.
That was just for doc education.
Yeah, exactly. It is going to be Cobra Chickens and Brick coming up. 2 teams also that won their first round are going to be coming here for their second game of this tournament. So yeah, don't go anywhere. It's going to be a ton of fun.